Cruising, the open sea, entertainment all day long, beautiful views, and then there's dinner, where you sit with strangers. I love people. I do. I like them. Most of them. With my husband in the line of work that he's in, if we didn't like people, we would probably be shunned. So I do. I like people. Now, mentioning my husband's line of work, we deal with people a lot. I talk to people a ton, all the time, every day, every week. So when I go on vacation, do I want to talk to people that I don't know? No, not really. I want to talk to my family because that's why I'm on vacation. So I'll let you know how to make sure that happens to where you probably will not have to sit with strangers. Probably. Welcome to my channel. Those who are new, my name is Ashley. I'm obsessed with Disney cruising. Please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you can get updated on every single thing that I post because I share a lot of information that is very beneficial to you and your cruise. Also, if you just enjoy Disney cruising like me, then you should subscribe and leave comments for people down below my videos to help others out and to give your opinion on things that pertain to Disney Cruise Line. If you're already a part of the Disney Cruiser family, give me a like down below. Most of the tables in the dining rooms on the Disney cruise ships are for families. You have a good handful of 4 tops and 6 tops in the dining rooms. If you are not familiar with the rotational dining that Disney does on the ships, then I suggest you watch that video right there in the I button, and I will link it down in the description below. Basically, there are 3 dining rooms on each ship, and then the passengers get split into 2 groups. One group goes to dinner at 5 something, the other group goes to dinner at 8 something. And so you have one group split into 3 dining rooms in the early seating, and then you have the other group split into 3 dining rooms at the late seating. So there are a lot of options for the rotation of where you go and when you eat. Now I will say, because that might be confusing, if you have early seating, you have early seating the entire cruise. If you have late seating, you have late seating the entire cruise. A lot of times people sail as couples and there aren't any 2-seaters in these restaurants. So you are going to be placed at a 4 top. You have a higher chance of getting sat with another couple. I think that scenario is the one that comes up the most. There are groups of 3 who get sat at a 4 top with nobody else and they have their own private table, but there are groups of 3 that get placed with other groups of 3 at a 6 top. Most of the families of 4 get private tables, but to ensure your best shot of doing so, then you should do what I'm getting ready to tell you. You can put in a request by calling the cruise line and marking on your reservation that you want a private table. Once you board the ship, you also can go to where they take all of the dining room requests. You'll see it on your navigator where to go right when you board the ship to talk to them and see if you can get a private table. Every time we have listed that we wanted a private table, we got one except for one time. One time it was just my husband and I, we were placed with another couple. That was because we were on a full ship. Now normally I recommend if you really want to sit by yourselves, try the later seating because it's less full. The main seating time always fills up. So if you want to eat later, you have a better chance of there being empty tables or less people to where you can sit at a private table with just your family. On the cruise we were on that we had to sit next to somebody, it was because the cruises before us got canceled because of a hurricane, so the ship was full. There was no table left for us to sit by ourselves. Like we had to sit next to somebody or we weren't eating at the dining rooms. When you place your request, they will tell you that it is just a request and that it might not be guaranteed, but they will try their hardest to accommodate you. Like I said, if you're a 4-person group, most of the time you get sat by yourself anyway, but there's always a slight possibility. So if you do want to try and get a private table, then you need to request it ahead of time. And if you want more of a chance, try and do the later seating if that can work for you and your family. I think late seating is better, and that video will tell you why I think that. It's for real information, not just like because I think it's better. Like I tell you real things. Did it ruin our dinner sitting by strangers? No, not really. It was fine. Was it romantic? No. Was it private? No. Was I mad at Disney for it? No. But it did make me consider whether or not I wanted to go to eat somewhere else. Like maybe I would have wanted to go eat at Cabanas on certain nights. The people that we ate with actually weren't there for a couple nights because they had other reservations, other places, so that was nice. And the night they decided to celebrate our anniversary on the ship, they did it when we did have the table to ourselves. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried to get a private table and it didn't work out for you and why you thought that it did not work for you. Or if you've always gotten a private table every time you've requested it, put that in the comments below too so our community can kind of gauge the odds of being able to get one or not. All right guys, that is the end of this video. I am so glad that you watched it to the end. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I will see you in the next one. Take care, cruisers. Bye.